Welcome back to Terribly Animated Goosebumps, and this time we got something special because it's the day of LEURVE. It's not this. We're reading Fanfiction. Our story begins with Evan. He is a teenager now. In fact, no, he is an adult now. And he's going back to Aunt Catherine's house because Aunt Catherine died. Anyways, he meets Andy and they go in this store. But there's a weird, creepy guy in there, and he scares them. They find more monster blood. This time it's extra potent. They take it home with them, and then they go to the funeral. But guess what? The man is there, so they run away. Then they go back to the hotel room and find that the monster blood is growing. Whoa, what a surprise. They throw it in a garbage bag. Yay! And then they playfully run around the hotel room. After that, Andy pushes Evan down on the bed and asks for spooky sex. And then they do it. Whoa. And that's where it ends. RIP. And now it's time for everyone's favorite segment. Stripe reads something. This time we got this letter from someone.
Dear Stripe MC, hi, I'm your biggest fan. I'm the one that sent you the Horrorland tickets. I know it's a lot to ask, but could you please do a review on Welcome to Dead House? It would mean a lot to me. Thanks. Sincerely, AB.
Well, I regret to inform you that I already reviewed Dead House and don't plan on reviewing it again. Sorry, AB. Our story begins with Shay. She's the daughter of the Creep King, and she's having a good old time. She has to train to become the next leader, and she doesn't want to do that because it's boring. Anyways, she's walking along in the forest with her dog or something like that, and she gets ambushed by a bear. The bear almost kills her, but then a dude saves her, and she's like, whoa, thank you, guy. But then she gets shot, and she's like, wow, what? You're an asshole. And then he pulls the arrow out, and he's like, well, I mean, I don't feel like killing you right now, so let's just kind of hang out for a while. And so they do. But then search parties start coming, and the kid's just like, hey, yo, we should go back to my house and hide out there instead, because this isn't exactly the safest hiding spot. And so they start to walk over there. But all of a sudden, they encounter a search party, and they're like, Shay, get over here, we're taking you home. And she's like, no, you're not. And then a giant hole falls through the ground somehow, and they both fall in. And then she's off the edge, and she's like, please save me. And then he's like, okay, I'll try. But it doesn't work, and they both fall in. They hit the river at the bottom, and Shay hits a rock. Our story begins with Amanda. She's back again, and she is traumatized because Dead House happened. She has vivid nightmares about it, but guess what? Ray's back, and he's stalking her because he likes her scent. He kills people because he's hungry. Anyways, he wants to kidnap her and take her back to Dark Falls. Meanwhile, Amy Kramer, who is someone we haven't met yet. Anyways, and, she's like, whoa, I'm also traumatized, but instead of a house, I'm scared of puppets. And Slappy knows this. He's like, hey, I'm gonna also kidnap her. Because reason. He can shapeshift into a person now, which is very fortunate, because his plan entirely relies on his ability to do this. Anyways, we go back to Amanda, and she gets home from school, and guess what? There's a rose. It's covered in blood, and it's on her bed. She sees Ray in the front lawn and passes out. Ray then uses the opportunity to take her back to Dark Falls. She gets there, and she freaks out, but Ray's like, just go to sleep, come on, don't make this hard on me. Anyways, back to Amy. Slappy breaks into her house and kills her father. Because reason. And then she comes home. And she's like, what the hell? My dad is dead. And then Slappy comes in and she hits him with a rolling pin. And then he teleports to the front door and pretends to be a police officer. He puts Amy to sleep and then takes her to an unknown location.
Love is all that I can give to you. Love is more than